And now you have all this extra space on your resume because you have your employment, you have your education, you've already put your profile at the top. Now what else do they want to know about you? And the really important part of what people want to know about you is your skill set. So you have this employment history, you have education, but what are your skills? What did you get out of your employment? What did you get out of your education? You got skills, right? So you have your professional skills, you have your personal skills, and maybe you have some proficiencies in certain applications. So let's talk about your professional skills. So with professional skills, I always like to get my professional skills ideas off of LinkedIn, because a lot of people I've worked for before have rated me for my skill set, which is super cool because you get to see what other people see in you. Sometimes we can't always see ourselves for who we are, but the people around us know who we are and they rate you on that. So you could say, oh, someone rated me on customer service, or maybe 10 people rated you on customer service. So that's a skill that is a professional skill that you have. Social media, if you have some ratings on social media, that's a professional skill. Marketing, finance, those are different types of professional skills that you may have. Maybe you're an entrepreneur at Spirit and you've done profit and loss statements, then you have financial skills. So don't overthink your professional skills. Just remind yourself who you are. You know who you are. You have professional skills. Don't let yourself sell yourself short, because you are valuable and you have many professional skills. And then we want to talk about personal skills. So personal skills maybe isn't something that you learned at school, but it's something that you have and that you're really good at, like communication. I'm really good at communication, and obviously it's through trial and error in my employment history and throughout my education, but maybe I didn't study communications and I'm not specifically trained to do communications, but throughout my experience, I've developed that skill. So these are interpersonal skills that you have that maybe are a skill that isn't a tech skill or a professional skill that you learned, but it's something more interpersonal. And then you have your proficiencies, which would be people who are creative and they're in web design, or maybe you are good with Adobe Illustrator, or you have a proficiency in Microsoft Outlook or Word, or maybe the whole Office, and you just know all of those. These are things that you want to point out, especially if it says in the job description, you need to learn Microsoft Word or you cannot apply for this job. That would definitely be a proficiency you would want to express. So in everything you do, I can't say this enough, check out the job description and think of the things that you have that you can give to these employers. So they might change as well. You don't want to say, these are skills, these are what I have, that's it. We want to say, what can I do for my employer, and what skills are they looking for in this particular job? That's very important. Not to say that what you have isn't important, but what they need is the most important when looking for a job, because we're here to serve our employer. And so we want to make sure that we're expressing how we want to help them in our resume through our professional skills, our personal skills, and any proficiencies that we have. So I want to thank you for joining me on my resume course, and I can't wait to go over our interviews as soon as you get your interview, because you will, and I'm going to teach you what to do in your interview. Thank you.